She's about every one of those things. Scared me. I was immature, full of pride. You know what I did when I discerned the will of God? I ran from her. 6 to 8 months, ended the friendship. I thought, oh my gosh. Can I tell you why it scared me? No, I can't tell you. Maybe a little pride. Maybe I was too immature. But when God reveals his will to you, can you handle it? Or will you say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Pastor wasn't ready. But don't judge me, because I've finally got around to it. But just because you know the will of God and you prove the will of God and you ask God for discernment on the will of God, when the will of God comes doesn't mean you're going to do it. Philippians 2:13 says, for it is God who works in you both to will and to do his good pleasure. So you can have it all lined up and still not do it. So how did I come to the place that I finally realized Cindy was the one for me? Well, probably a year after this scared me, I thought, oh my gosh, she's the one I've been praying for. She's my friend. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. She was, I don't know, she was 24. I think I was 22, 21. I just wasn't ready. You need to get this, young people. Just because you discern the will of God doesn't mean the other person has. I don't know if she knew I was the one for her. If God shows you the will of God or who you're going to marry, zip it! Shut that pie hole. Don't you dare tell that person, you're God's will for me. They will run. Do you know how many times I got this as a pastor? Someone who's very close to me was dating someone, beautiful girl, gorgeous. And she said in my presence with her boyfriend, I think God told me I'm going to marry him. And I thought, oh my gosh, did you just wrecked it? And guess what? He broke up with her. You don't spill the will of God to the guy or girl you're going to marry. You know, when Cindy told me that God revealed to her that I was the one for her, after I married her. After I married her. Let me tell you a funny story here. Benny Hinn. How many know Benny Hinn? True story. Benny Hinn said, Lord, the woman I'm going to marry is going to make me an apple pie. So he was dating a girl, and his best friend went to the girl and said, go make him apple pie, quick. True story. She went and made him an apple pie, and he proposed, and they got married. They divorced, and then they got married again, to Benny Hinn's credit. How many know if Benny would have just kept that apple pie sign between him and God, he could have been a little bit more sure. All right. If God shows you who you're going to marry, don't tell the person. You pray it in. You pray it in. How many know her path to finding God's will was different from my path? How many know your spouse's path will be different from your path? The will of God is different for everybody, but the one thing, if you find out the will of God and you know it, let God bring it to pass. Don't help him. He don't need your help. Keep your mouth shut and let God do it. Or they'll just run